Okay, I'm honestly really excited. So, welcome to Rise to Alignment. This is a video podcast, specifically made for service based business owners struggling to make sales. My name is Lisbeth Graham, and I am excited for this. I used to do YouTube back in 2020, and it was pretty cool. I mean, I'll show you a little thumbnail here, but it wasn't really my calling. And so today I really want to talk to you about the real reason you're not selling and what it is and what you think it is. Like what it is and what it's really not, to be honest. And so when I started in 2020, I started my entire journey because a friend told me that I should do it. Now, honestly, coaching to me is like such a big blessing, but for a lot of us, it kind of just fell on our lap. Like for me, it fell on my lap and I was kind of like, I was very much imposter syndrome, but she was like, trust me, you're really good at what you do. You just have to have the confidence to step out there and show people how to do it. And I was like, okay, like I'm going to do this. And so what I started to do was I started to just talk to people on how to start a business because that's what I thought like would be my coaching thing. Like I was like, okay, I'm on this journey. I already started my business. I already helped my friend, make all this money. I already helped my friend create content. I helped her give her ideas, things like that. So I'm a few steps ahead. So let me go ahead and just help them. The truth is that I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. And I think it was because I started without doing the main thing I want to talk about, which is understanding my target audience. I thought business was all about just knowing exactly what you want to do. Like basically, I thought business was going to be you just putting yourself out there, putting a business together, getting an LLC and just posting. And I was like, if you build it, they will come. And so I ended up really just building. And I was like, let me see. I got like no traction. So I was like, it must be my content. And so I went to creating like better content, doing YouTube, doing emails, doing Facebook groups, doing TikTok, doing Instagram, doing Twitter, like before it became X and before like Threads. And so I did all of those things. And it really didn't get me anywhere. And I just kept doing it. And I was like, this has to work. And then I got pregnant with my son and I kind of took a step back. If I go back a little bit and I tell you what happened was that I got like a few friends who were willing to be like guinea pigs for me. And I was like, okay, like, let me show you how to like create a business. And I did, but none of them and they got results. I'm not going to lie, but none of them paid me and I wasn't able to convert anyone into an actual like paid client. And so I got pregnant with my son and and that was when I realized like, I don't think I'm going to do this. So I kind of took a step back in 2021. I already had 2 kids. And so I was like, I'm just going to take a step back. Like this just isn't working. Well, I gave it up to God and I was like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And literally like 2023, I got called back to it. We had just moved to Florida. We had just moved into housing because we're a military family. And I was like, I'm going to try it again. And I did. I was like, this time I'm going to do it specifically for busy moms. That's what I said. Which brings me to point number 2. It is really not about demographics. Like it literally is not. When you don't know your target audience, you don't know your true buyer, and I don't mean demographics, you're not going to be able to sell to them because you're not speaking their pain points. You're not targeting a specific problem they had. And that's what happened in 2023. I thought busy moms was going to be it. So I hired, this is so crazy to say, but I hired a social media manager, hired a graphic designer, video editor, a VA. And I was like, if I get all these people on my team, because my husband and I took all our money from our taxes and put it towards my business. And we're like, use it all to hire and buy things. And I did. I'm too embarrassed to even say how much it was, but it was a lot. It was tens of thousands. And so we got a lot of money back because it's a lot. It's a lot to go into. But we sold a house, like deployments, things like that kind of helped us out. And so all the money we had saved up, we gave it to my business. It's embarrassingly enough to tell you that I failed really bad. I felt so bad during that time. And I didn't know my target audience, but more specifically, I was using demographics of busy mompreneurs. And I was like, I'm going to hire all these people to help me. Like, we're going to post, we're going to do all this and that. But I had no clear direction. So my son, come 2024, the beginning of 2024, my husband told me he was going to deploy for 8 months. And that was exactly the month where my coach and mentor was like, just stop, take a step back, reassess. You are doing too much. And I'm going to tell you, big sis energy here, you are doing too much. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You are doing too much. The reason why you can't make sales consistently and the reason why you've brought in 1 or 2 clients is you are doing way too much. You are 1, super frazzled, 2, almost burning out, and 3, you don't even know what you're doing. So let me be very honest when I tell you this. You have got to understand your target audience. And I'm not talking, you have got to understand your target audience. And I'm not talking about demographics. This is exactly what I'm talking about, which is point number 3, is I am talking specifically about you, talking about their pain points. What is it exactly that they're doing? What is it exactly that they are struggling with? What is it exactly that is their biggest joys and their biggest fears? When you think about your target audience, the people you help, what are the words they use? What are the things that keep them up at night? What are the things that they are saying online they're struggling with? People give you words. They tell you, but the thing is, we're so busy doing, we don't slow down to actually see what it is our audience wants. So you need to think about and write down, like when you see it pop up, like what are your joys? What are their pains? What are their struggles? Those are the things that you have to take the time, and it takes time. Trust me, when I paused and I stopped in 2024, it took me 3 months to really get to what it was that people were struggling with, like what it was exactly that my people were saying they struggled with. They just wish they started clear. That wasn't clear enough for me. And I was like, okay, what does that even mean? What they were saying was, I really wish I knew who I was talking to. And when I found that out, I was like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I'm going to teach. And I have been teaching it for going on 2 years straight. And I am so freaking proud that I did that because I stopped and I listened. And I know that if you stopped and you listened to your people, you can start asking questions like, hey, tell me what you need help with. You say you struggle with time management. What does that even mean? The real is I don't have time for everything. I don't have time for my business. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. The true reality of that boils down to the fact that they probably have no systems in place. They have no consistency. Like the more you dig, the more you understand. And so what I want you to do is I really want you today. Okay, I'm going to give you a little homework. I want you to take this time in this week and really pause to listen to your people. Ask on threads, ask in stories on Instagram, ask in videos, ask in comments. Like if you see a comment of one of your target audience people, ask them to go more in depth. Like, what does that mean? Like you're saying you need help with, writing a book. What does that mean? Are you looking for a ghostwriter? Are you looking for someone to bounce ideas from? Like, what does that even mean? Once they tell you that, I guarantee you, your eyes are going to start opening to what it is they struggle with. And if you need help with that specific thing, I have a 5-day challenge called the Target Audience Alignment. It's absolutely free. It won't be free in a couple of months because I'm noticing people are getting results very fast. And so I'm going to be charging for it. And so this free 5-day challenge is all email based. It will tell you exactly what to do. So by day 5, you have a good understanding of who your actual target audience is, their pain points, and how you can help be that solution. So make sure that you click the link in the description. And if you're listening to this on the podcast, make sure that you click the description to get all that information. And I cannot wait to see you next week. Yes, this was my first YouTube on this channel. So God bless you and thank you so much.